crazy. We think that self-doubt is just in our head. It's actually quite common than you think. Have you had a situation where you are fully qualified for a role and you still decided not to apply? Or when you watch YouTube video, you know that you can share your better story. You know that you can do better job, but you still decide to doubt yourself. I don't know about you, that was my story. Like whole my life, I doubted myself. And at age of 35, when I was working at Tech Recruiter, there were many roles that I could have applied. There were many positions that I was overqualified for, but I still decided not to apply. Or when I showed up in an interview, I doubted myself. And I let self-doubt control my life for the longest time. But everything shifted when I decided that I'm not going to play small, that I am going to tap into my higher self. And in this video, I am going to talk about why self-doubt is wired into us and what self-doubt actually does to our success. Lastly, I am going to give you a ways and tools exactly how I was able to break free from it and how you can do that too. So let's talk about it. Where does self-doubt comes from? And honestly, it just goes back to our childhood. So growing up, I never felt that I'm a confident person. Growing up, I self-doubted. If you think about it, child absorb everything what they see around them. So imagine growing up, if you have often told that you don't need to take risk and you need to play safe, or your ideas are too big. Imagine sharing a beautiful dream, something bigger and larger than life. If you share with your grown-up, with your parents, with your sibling, and they tell you, yeah, right, people like you are not going to succeed. This is how the self-doubt ingrained in us, because what is that telling us is we're not good enough, that people like us don't succeed. And I had this for a long time. And I would look at other people and I would be like, how they can do this? Like, for example, filming a video is still very intimidating for me. I'm an introvert person and it's really hard to come on the camera and speak. I doubted myself, and it just not filming video. It shows up in many areas. And second, it's almost like in our culture where if a child is really good, especially a girl, if girl is good at something, we're often parents don't encourage girl to take that much risk. Often the boys are encouraged to take risk. And this is why when we women grow up as an adult, we doubt our decision. We do not make a bold, risky decisions. We always play safe. And even if we have evidence, we ignore that. We just believe that what we have learned growing up, that we're not capable, we cannot do this. What if we never overcome self-doubt? What it does to our success? So the number one reason, which I have learned, self-doubt reduces our brain power. So imagine when you second guess every single decision, even though you know that by applying that job, you could get that opportunity, but you keep telling yourself, am I good enough? What if I'm not good enough? What if I don't have enough evidence? What if I don't have enough experience? What if I'm not going to get the job? We keep doubting ourselves, and that is when we're staying stuck and we are also not attracting a right position for ourselves. And it's not just career, it goes to your personal life as well. When you keep doubting yourself, you're not good enough, you're not going to attract a right partner. You're just going to think that whatever that comes as a life partner is what I deserve, because I don't think people can get a better life partner, but I don't think I can get. And it also goes to your dreams. You have big goals, you have the big dreams, and you're thinking that you wanted to launch your YouTube channel. You feel like, oh, you want to post something on social media, but then you're doubting yourself. Oh, but I don't know how to speak on the camera. I don't know. How can I share my story? You're doubting yourself all the time. And what you're doing in those cases, you're playing small. You're telling yourself that you have a big dreams. Oh, but you cannot do it because look, you're not good enough. So now let's talk about it. How can we overcome the self-doubt? How can we take an action even when we feel scared? One of the things that I did when I decided that I want to change my life, I want to post the videos on the YouTube, I want to start my business, one of the first thing that I had to overcome, and that is constant comparison. And Constant comparison is quite common nowadays because of the social media. We're looking at the perfect pictures. We're looking at somebody's 1% of their life and thinking that they are living 99% like this. So imagine you're looking at somebody's beautiful pictures on their birthdays, you're looking their pictures on their vacation, and you're thinking, oh my God, she had the best relationship. Why my relationship sucks? Or why I don't go on the dates, like how frequently they go on the date. You're constantly comparing yourself. Then you're telling yourself, oh, it's because my relationship is not good enough. Oh, because my partner is not good enough. You're just doubting yourself. And I told myself that I have my own unique story. I have my own unique powers, and I am not going to compare myself to anyone else. If you are going on social media and you feel drained, one of the best way to do it is delete all the accounts that you follow. The people, their life is not comparable to you. Meaning if you follow a lot of celebrities, which honestly, I do not personally follow any of the celebrities because their life is not relatable to me. Any celebrity is not relatable to me. And what they're doing when I'm looking at their beautiful picture is not doing anything to me. And this is why I unfollow a lot of accounts when I see their life is not something that I want to live. Next is do not aim for perfection. And this is something I had to overcome it because I'm a very ambitious and perfectionist kind of person. I always aim for whatever I'm doing. If I'm designing a website, it needs to be the best website. It needs to be just the perfect high-end aesthetic. And once I let go that, that's when it helps me to overcome it. If you are thinking to record a video, if you're thinking that you wanted to post on social media, and if you keep thinking about it, oh, but it's not perfect, you're comparing somebody's chapter 30 to your chapter 1. You cannot do that. And this is the problem. You are aiming for that perfectionism. You are aiming that if you are going to post that video, it needs to go every single thing perfect. How about you just take an action? And this is exactly what I did. When I started my videos, if you go back, by the way, I started my YouTube channel 10 years ago and I literally gave up. But if you even go back to my first videos, I wasn't this comfortable speaking on the camera. I wasn't this clear what to even speak about. And beside having all those doubts, I kept going. And this is something that I have learned is the only way to overcome is forget about perfection, just focus on the momentum. Another thing that is hurting our success is we criticize ourselves more than anything else. And it's almost so programmed in our head. For example, if you feel like that you wanted to apply for that position, if you feel like that you have this great business idea and you want to implement it, and you are criticizing yourself, oh, but you are not good at numbers, you don't know how to run a business, you don't know how to do the business, rather than thinking about 10 steps ahead, how about you just focus on this one step at a time? And this was a constant struggle for me because I like to organize my life. I like to organize things. I'm just this kind of a person where I need to have every single plan ready for me. And when I decided my entrepreneurship journey, when I decided my YouTube, there's no clear path. And only way I can stay focused is if I pay attention to my next step. And I keep telling myself that I may not know how to do this thing, but I'm going to learn it. And this is literally the best way that you can do this, because if you keep on focusing on how you are not good enough, you're not going to move ahead. But if you keep telling yourself, yes, making a YouTube video is out of your comfort zone, but you are going to learn it, you are going to make a terrible videos. If you are planning to post on Instagram, yes, your posts are not going to look that great, but you are going to do it in any ways. And that's how you are going to build confidence. And that's how you're going to give yourself a proof that you can do these things, even when you feel doubt. One other thing has been a game changer for me, and that is having my success folder. Like literally, I have a success folder where I write down all the things that I have achieved. I literally write down even the smallest thing just to give my brain an evidence. That has literally been a game changer, because every time I doubted myself, I remind myself, remember, I was doubtful on that occasion, but look, I showed up in any ways, and this is what it did. Just by having your success folder, just by having some evidence on the days when you feel doubtful. Because one thing I have learned by recording video, by posting on social media, by running my brand, that self-doubt is never going to go away. And don't think highly achievers don't have the self-doubt. Every single person suffers with the self-doubt. And the only way to overcome it is to keep pushing through it. Because if you don't push through it, your self-doubt is only going to get louder and louder. I recently shared how 15 life lessons has completely changed my life. And these are the exact life lessons I would share with anyone who is looking to change their life. And if you're wondering what are those 15 lessons, then I would highly recommend you to watch this video, and I'll see you there. Thank you so much.